The story begins with Bei Wu, an 18-year-old author. He was kicked out by his landlord for non-payment of rent and needs to find money soon or he will be homeless. He wonders if he should try his luck at a gambling house and comes across a sign. He decides to buy a lottery ticket with his last money because he has nothing to lose. Bei Wu orders 5 tickets, and suddenly he sees some percentages above each ticket. He doesn't know what's going on and wonders if he drank too much beer last night. He takes the ticket and erases the coverage area and wins 10 yuan. He asks his boss to give him 2 more tickets and wonders if the numbers above the tickets really show the chance of success. Suddenly, Bei Wu buys 10 more tickets and sees the odds of success over each ticket. There are 9 lottery tickets on the table with a 100% chance of success, but he decides to try 1 ticket with a 0% chance of success and is right. At this point, he realizes he can see the percentages of success. The boss taunts him, telling him that gambling can be harmful and that he needs to stop, but Bei Wu is unstoppable and asks him to give him 10 tickets for 20 yuan and 1 ticket for 10 yuan. The boss believes the protagonist will lose and tells him he can say goodbye to his money. 10 minutes later, Bei Wu's account is credited with 20,420 yuan, which is $2,868. Wow, I wish it was like that in real life. Bei Wu now realizes that the percentages over the lottery tickets show the chance of success, but the amount of the winnings is unknown, and that it would be much better if one could know the specific amount of the winnings, such as the probability of getting 100 yuan or another amount. Suddenly, a realization comes to him and he asks the man for more tickets. The man tells him to accept his luck and that he doesn't think he'll be lucky this time, but Bei Wu feels very good and decides he should take the risk. The man is annoyed because the main character has already earned about $3,000. He can't be allowed to win anymore. The guy gets lucky 6 times in a row, and the man wonders how this is possible. Bei Wu says that he is unrealistically lucky, so he wins again. The protagonist wonders how much he can win and realizes that the percentage of success depends on the question. As long as he asks the right questions and capitalizes on the percentages, he will be able to continue fooling the owner of the shop and thus be able to change his fate. He asks the man to give him a couple dozen more tickets, and the man says that he is really lucky, but he should not become dependent. Bei Wu assures him that this time he will be lucky and that he can win another 20,000 yuan. Bei Wu takes out the ticket and peels off the protective layer, but the ticket is a loser, saying that there is no such thing as infinite luck in the world and that he should not believe in it so much. The MC smiles as it's not about luck, but his attempts afterwards also fail. The owner assures him that he has used up all his luck for the whole year. It turns out that MC has been taking tickets with 0% chance of success all this time, and that there is 1 ticket with a 30,000% chance of success. MC did all these machinations with failed tickets to avert suspicion, and indeed, the owner did not suspect anything. The man discourages the guy from buying more tickets, but MC thanks him for his concern and decides to buy more tickets to make the most of his newfound ability. Suddenly, MC cries out, but it was only a 20 yuan win. Then he wins again, then again, and again. MC starts praying to all the gods in existence and asks for a chance to win 1 million yuan on the last ticket. The owner tells him that since he prayed, his luck will not see him anyway, and that he needs to accept it. But he doesn't finish. MC wins 15,000 yuan. The money is deposited into his account. MC mentions that the man was talking about luck, and at this time, the owner realizes that there are only losing tickets left in the boxes, and suggests that he buy more tickets and try his luck. However, MC sees only little success with the remaining tickets and tells the boss that he will not take them because he has used up his luck and that he should stop. The owner convinces him to use his luck to the max and buy more tickets, saying that he has already won a large sum. The MC tells him that he should realize that he is also likely to lose several hundred yuan if he continues to play. The MC leaves, leaving the man upset, and decides to test what percentage his ability is once again, and this time tests the chance of success of opening the door, and indeed it is 100%. However, the percentages start to decrease. The hero doesn't understand what is happening and steps back. Meanwhile, the chance of success has decreased to 0% as the door is cut down by a dog. The owner suspects something amiss and intends to grab the MC. MC wonders if he has been burned. The man asks how he managed to predict the dog's appearance, to which MC decides to see if the man will believe him if he says he is psychic. The chance of success is only 50%. But if he says his relatives were famous clairvoyants, the chance increases to 63%. He says he is psychic and that his parents have been passing this ability from generation to generation for 3,000 years since the Zhou dynasty. However, the man is not so simple and feels cheated. His chance of success starts to gradually decrease as the man turns out to be an educated man and doesn't really believe in his words. He claims that if his family had actually inherited this ability, they would be famous. Thus, the chance drops to 60%. The MC is stumped as he realizes that the owner is basing this on logic. The MC replies that his family hides this ability as they could be used in dynastic wars, to which the owner reacts with shock. The chance increases, and the MC responds that he has already seen his psychic techniques. The percentage rises to 80%, and the MC says that he is just calculating the chance of success, and whether he is lucky or unlucky will be decided by the will of the heavens, and that those 10 losses were heavenly omens. The chance rises to 90%, and the man is in a state of shock. The MC adds that when he wanted to leave, he suddenly felt that something was wrong, and that he heard a whisper that warned him, and that's why he left. The man, not believing what he heard, calls the MC a gentleman and asks him to calculate something for him. The MC realizes that he has an opportunity to test his ability on other things. The MC says that it is not difficult, and that in such a case he relies on cause and effect and asks what needs to be calculated. The man replies that his hometown was recently demolished and compensation was not paid, and asks for the amount of compensation to be calculated. MC asks what would be a reasonable price, to which the man replies that each square meter costs 10,000, and he has somewhere between 200 and 300 square meters. MC asks the inner voice, what is the probability that the man will receive compensation of 2 million, to which he gets 100%, for 3 million also 100%, for 4 million also 100%, for 5 million success is only 10%. The man asks for an answer, to which the MC says, if he asks for 4.3 million, they will not refuse him. If he asks for 4.5 million, there is an 80% chance, and if 4.8 million, there is a 50% chance. The man says 4 million is a lot and asks if he is sure. The MC replies that if the owner isn't sure, he can ask the company directly, to which the man decides to call and find out right now. After a minute, the man can't believe the truth and tells the MC that he is a real psychic. The man thanks him and says he will pay 300,000 yuan for his help. The MC says it's the will of heaven. The owner actually transfers 300,000 yuan to MC. Oh my God, guys, that's $42,000. MC leaves with a final thanks to the owner. With this ability, MC can make a good fortune and decides to make the most of it. As he leaves the building, he comes across a dog that is lying on the floor. MC wonders if the dog is looking for someone and gets a 100% success rate. He decides to help the dog find its owner, but the dog throws a ball that ends up hitting MC and the dog on the head. The dog pulls MC and runs away. B.I. Wu wonders if he should follow. 3 minutes later, they find themselves in a park. In the background, a girl is taking pictures of herself, and MC notices that she is very beautiful. MC wonders what the odds are that she owns this dog and gets an answer of 100%. He decides to use his new ability, but the girl takes selfies with the fact that she lost the dog. The girl turns around and is surprised that the MC also has a husky. The MC is surprised that she doesn't even recognize her own dog and that he feels like he's being tricked. The girl claims that her dog named Oreo is much funnier and smarter, to which the MC replies that it is her dog. But the girl takes it as a joke because she has tied her dog to a nearby bench. 5 minutes later, she gives her number to the MC and thanks him for his help. MC looks at her phone and says it's the first time he's ever added a beautiful girl as a friend. MC looks at the pictures she took of the dog and says he would have been kicked out of the house a long time ago for such actions, which he mentions in his conversation with the girl. MC and the girl say goodbye, and the hero realizes that with his new ability, he can afford to buy a house, but wonders how to get rich quickly.